Hi, my name is Elise, and my two words are self absorbed and thriving. So, before coming to Christ, I was self absorbed. I was wrapped up in my own life, whether that was my own struggles, my own victories, my friends, my family, even my failures. I did care about others, I really did, but the majority of my time was spent on what I could receive from them, how different situations would benefit my life. Pretty much, I wanted things to be on my terms, my way. The focus was on me. And I can remember how that would almost create a wedge in my relationship with other people. And my relationships were purely based on worldly things. So, despite my selfishness, I was still aware of Christ. I was raised in a Christian household. I was attending church each week, so I assumed that made me a Christian. Um, but around age 11, I would say that that's when things started to change in my life. I realized that something felt off. My easy life, it wasn't as perfect as I thought. Pretty much I was empty. And I knew I was missing something, that there's a deeper meaning to life that I hadn't yet discovered. Yeah, I remember trying to ignore the emptiness for a while, but every morning I would wake up and it would still be there. So after reaching out to family and friends, that's when I found the answer, and the answer is Christ. I learned that attending church weekly didn't have any bearing on my salvation, neither did the good works that I performed. And at that point, I was able to internalize and believe that Christ came down to earth. He lived a life free of sin, yet he died a sinner's death on the cross for me and everyone else in the world. And that is the truest form of love and sacrifice. And so now I have full confidence of my eternal life in heaven. So now that I have accepted Christ, I have found my life to be thriving. Does it mean that my life is easy? No, not at all. It's still pretty painful and it can be difficult at times. I still have a tendency to be self absorbed and kind of selfish, but I've learned that that doesn't define me anymore, and it's Christ that does. Yeah, so his dying on the cross means that all my sin, all my wrongdoing, it's completely wiped clean. So I'm thriving by placing others before myself and truly loving them. I'm Elise, and those are my two words.